What's up to all the great people that's coming up and pulling up in the building? Annette, I see you in the building, sis. I said I was gonna get him a quick live tonight because of the craziness and the controversy that's going on YouTube. Somebody hit the people that the people that have a problem. I'm looking for R. Henny, chilling with love, made in Italy, East New York, whatever y'all want to call this weirdo. Virgo child that's putting up naked pictures on YouTube, but she's married. Call everybody, man. I want to call Top Shots, call Ming, call everybody, because I'm dropping the link tonight. The link is already dropped too. I'm dropping the link tonight, you know what I'm saying, trying to practice diplomacy. Because I told people in the other live, I told people, Club Fortune, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. I told people in the other live that I City Bam, I see you in the building. My fault, beloved. I told people in the other live, I do not partake, and I mean that sincerely. I am not dirty sector. You dig what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some people don't really understand that. So I've been just chilling, minding my business, and trying to stay on point like a number two pencil on test day. But unfortunately, y'all, I'm not dirty sector. I'm not dark sector. You know what I'm saying? I come from the dirty sector, I guess, because matter of fact, I can't even say that because number one, shout out to my nigga Saint Lat. Matter of fact, shout out to half a mil, God bless the dead. If it comes to the first person that really made sure that we was on YouTube was my man Half a Mil from Albany Projects. We did a little joint. If anybody want to hear it or whatever, just type it in. Half a Mil featuring Big Dice. We was up at Stretch Armstrong, Papito, many years ago, blessing the mic. Hey Brownie, how you doing? And that's who originally, when I first came on YouTube, I was heard. But then again, we got to give all props and shouts to my man Saint Laz. If y'all not subscribed to Saint Laz, get over to Saint Laz on YouTube and do me a favor when you go over to St. Laz, just type. Matter of fact, just type in Big Dice St. Laz. I got like 6, 7 stories over there. Check the comments. Check the comments. Pay attention to the comments, and that'll tell you everything. I did a story, and I said set. Rest in peace to Rumble. I did a story when I said when Rumble gave me my set, but it's really a Legion. In D set, we called it Legion. But the reason why I said set is just to bring it up to time so people can have a familiar idea of what I was talking about. Because today, unfortunately, well, fortunately, due to the gang thing, people be saying sets and stuff like that. But when Rum gave me my Legion, I did a story about that because he passed away, rest in peace, unfortunately. And then I also did a story about one of Brooklyn's most notorious gangsters, a dude by the name of Sean White, aka RoboCop. You understand what I'm saying? So I also did a story on there about the infamous, notorious Gully Man posse. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Barry, did 33 years in the feds, came home and they dipped him. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Miss Lucky. Rest in peace to Baba. Shout out to Mikey Dread. Shout out, rest in peace to Super. Rest in peace to Devon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Marlon. You know what I'm saying? Fluffy, Stephanie. The list goes on when it comes to the Gully Man crew. You dig what I'm saying? And I also did a show called Money is the Root to All Evil. Yeah, I did a show called Money is the Root to All Evil. If you want to know about the show, you can go listen to it. It was a situation about me and someone that I considered a close friend of mine. He wasn't my age. He was a couple of years younger. But he gravitated to me. We gravitated to each other. We built a rapport. We hustled together. You know what I'm saying? We actually got together due to graffiti because I'm an artist and he was an artist. And then I never ever wanted him in the game. Rest in peace to his mother, Miss Reed. I never wanted him in the game because I knew the pitfalls and the ups and downs pertaining to the game, but he was grown and he stepped into the life. And then the story talks about how out of all the things that me and the young boy been through, that money is the root to all evil. And unfortunately, some dudes orchestrated a plan to try to get rid of me physically because they knew who I was at one particular time, what lifestyle I led. And they was a little jealous, maybe envious of the fact that when certain things died down on Schenectady and Sterling after the feds came through and cleared it up, I came and popped it back up. Rest in peace to my man Christ the King. Me, Christ the King, and somebody named Fonzo. Rest in peace. I mean, Rest in peace to my dude Bud Belly. He used to come through hitting us with the work. His name was Vincent Burke. Shout out to my man Mush. Free my little nigga Mel. Shout out to Bridget. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shakira. You know, the list goes on and on. Shout out to the whole Aurora family. Like that whole Schenectady and Sterling crew, it's like a different thing. And then I also did a story about when I was robbed for a polo goose. So, like I said, get over to St. Laz. Get over to St. Laz and just type in Big Dice and go through them stories and let me know how you like them. Leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? And go subscribe to St. Laz also. This show I'm doing today. Yo, hoodies, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. This show right here today is my how could I say, my declaration of peace. Yes, my declaration. I put it like that. It's my declaration of peace. Because unfortunately the whole theatrics. I remember, rest in peace to the Dread, man, when we lost Compa, the dirty sector was almost to a place where people was just, respecting each other's spaces, respecting each other's boundaries, and they was doing great content. But then a couple of the inductees and a couple of participants from the dirty sector just decided to, bring the whole controversial aspect of it back. Me personally, I've never appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Oliver in the building. Shout out the hoodies up and shout out the artist Morrison. See, now, when them two going at each other, and I mean this, the reason why I respect that is because it's just good old fashioned ranking. You know what I'm saying? Good old fashioned ranking. You talk about me, I talk about you. We joking, but it ain't no malicious intent in nobody's heart. Oliver, I know from what I've known to him and the relationship I built with him, I call him one of my friends, you dig? I know he's not trying to hurt nobody. He ain't gonna let nobody hurt him neither. But it's all jokes, you know what I'm saying? And shout out the artist. Sometimes he gets a little, emotional and over aggressive sometimes, but he don't mean no harm. That's just YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? So take a big shout out to them two guys because of the way they hold it down. RC Deuce, I see you in the building. How you doing, Miss Miyagi? How you doing? It's always a pleasure to see you in the building. Shout out to you and China Brim and the whole 050. If y'all not subscribed to Miss Miyagi, y'all already know. Get over there to that grown woman content. I've said it a few times on YouTube. Unfortunately, we got females and we got women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honored to say that Miss Miyagi is definitely one of the women. Inspirational. Some of her shorts, just like Angie Baby. She done dropped some shit, tell you the truth, that done affected me. And she don't even know. It just hit me like, oh, shit. So, them the type of people we need on YouTube as far as the women, because it's not too much of a representation nowadays pertaining to being women and men. I'm not just going to say the women. I'm just going to say men, too. So tonight, as my declaration of peace and respect to everybody, I said tonight I would drop the link. Somebody get East New York in here. Somebody get oh well, they can't type because they blocked, but they can hit the link. Somebody get East New York in here. Somebody get R Henny in here. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Somebody get Top Shots up in here. Somebody get Chilling with Love up in here. You know what I'm saying? Notice I said Chilling with Love. I didn't say no chilling with bugs or chilling with none of that bullshit. I said Chilling with Love. You know what I'm saying? Get all the people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I learned. And I gotta really, really start paying attention to myself, just like everybody else. Um, I never really understood the importance or people that how they feel if you have a wrench. Like I've always given wrenches, you know what I'm saying, to the people that supported me from day one. I've always given wrenches to the people that I gravitated to, and I respect them as people. You dig what I'm saying? But I had to really pay attention because when I first came to YouTube, I never knew anything about trolls. I never knew anything about trolls. I never knew anything about that. I never knew how people will purposely come on YouTube to distract people's peace or to start things and ignite riots and wars and shit like that. I never knew nothing about that. You dig what I'm saying? Especially where I come from, because usually where we come from, trolls are what we call troublemakers. And they don't really last too long where I'm from. You dig what I'm saying? But besides that, tonight I said that I would drop the link. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, shout out to Bucks. Shout out to Bucks. I noticed he did a show. My people hit me up and said he did a show. Shout out to Mr. 050. Shoot right back, Bucks. He got a program called Bozo of the Week. 1-2, Freddie, I see you. He got a program called Bozo of the Week. And shout out to Bucks. I'm going to give Bucks his props because, unfortunately, this woman, no, this female that was over here by the name of East New York 318. You know what I'm saying? See, let me tell y'all something about me. I don't do disrespect and I don't do disloyalty and I don't deal with the disloyalty. You know what I'm saying? I understand that if you stand on the other side of the street, I respect that. You dig what I'm saying? But where I come from, if a person don't fuck with you, you know they don't fuck with you. But where I come from, you never see people smiling up in each other's faces that they don't fuck with. So, I made some executive decisions to block some people out of my chat because of their energy. And they just went so far as to, when I block somebody out of chat, y'all is never going to hear me say or go live saying, yo, guess what? I blocked. Yo, I blocked somebody. I blocked somebody. I've never did that shit. I just left that shit alone. But unfortunately, for some of the people, and I've noticed this. I've noticed this. If you block somebody out your chat, you become arch enemy number one. You become arch enemy number one. Do I care? Do I care? Yeah. Yeah, you do. You know why I do care? I'm gonna be real because I'm a human fucking being. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about me. If I fuck with you, you dig what I'm saying? I don't fuck with nobody that don't fuck with you. If you see me fucking with somebody that don't fuck with somebody that I fuck with, I'm trying to de-escalate the problems. Like, I'm really that type. I know I joke and I play a lot. I'm really trying to de-escalate the problems because some people misunderstandings just need some clear communication, y'all. Just some clear communication. Sometimes feathers get ruffled. Sometimes people say things that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I done been shot at by the best of them on YouTube. And you know why I take it all in stride? Because China taught me that. He said, yo, they come for you when they see something of importance. They come for you when they feel threatened, or they come for you when they want to see if you're ready to be in this arena. Me, I'm not dirty sector, y'all. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the heart for it. The shit fucks with my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that know me know I'm just the coolest dude in the world. I don't even like to get upset because when I get upset, it's not right. I mean, and in my mind, I'm just stupid with it. Like, I get real stupid and ignorant with it. And then maybe it's the Virgo in me. I will not wait. I don't wait. I just go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen me up here. Y'all done seen me. Y'all done seen me do shows and come at people and XYZ, and you know what I'm saying, for what they said about me, because I personally, I never, when I say never, I personally would never go at nobody. It's just not me. It's just not me. Am I gonna defend myself? Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna defend myself. But going at somebody, nah, y'all, that shit ain't me. You dig what I'm saying? And especially with females. You know what I'm saying? Because women, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I get along with women. You know what I'm saying? I get along with women, but I really don't get along with females. I'm gonna be real with this. Just like I get along with men, but I don't get along with little boys. You understand what I'm saying to you? And what I mean by females, AP, I see you in the building, beloved. I see you in the building. If y'all go to my post right quick, there was a young lady that used to be in my chat. A female that used to be in my chat, and I knew something was off about her because the way she tried to like get to know me better, like with that Instagram bullshit. So make a long story short, she said something that was kind of weird to me, so I just blocked her. Do I do a live about it? No. But then she goes to behind the bar chat, start running her mouth. The other night she was in TT chat, running her fucking mouth, like just talking about me. And I just don't understand. This is one thing I need to understand. To the ladies, to the women, I'm talking to the women. If you are married, right? If you are married, why would you be, if you go look at my post, this woman puts up a picture of her in a thong bikini and a shirt on YouTube. Now, females, when it comes to females, y'all do shit like that. A female will go on YouTube, will go on Instagram, posed in certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's what females do. But women, they don't do that. See, the picture that she put up on YouTube, It's something that she's supposed to be sending to her husband. Like if he's out of town, that's something she's supposed to be sending to her husband. If she's at work and she's feeling kind of frisky, and she want him to hurry up and get into that motherfucking banana pudding. You dig what I'm saying? But that's not things you put on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying to you, y'all? Free Melly salute. That's not things you put on YouTube, y'all. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 Freddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no. Yo, all jokes aside, y'all. Like let me explain something to you. If my lady was to go on YouTube and put a picture of her up in a shirt crotched with her standing in front of a mirror with a bikini pair of panties on, I would automatically cut her off. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me I'm wrong. I would automatically cut her off. Automatically cut her off because I'm old fashioned, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm old fashioned. I'm Muslim. I'm really from the 3/4 of cloth era. I'm really from, like what she said, a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street, but you can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. And the reason why I say this, ladies, is because when a man, because you have the power of attraction. A beautiful woman can walk by 100 men. I mean, ABG, where you been, boy? Salute, boy. Hey, Seven, I see you, sis. I love you. I see you in the building. See, women, y'all have a thing called the power of attraction. The power of attraction. So a beautiful woman can walk by 100 men, and 100 men would do something to try to get that woman's attention. Now, a handsome man can walk by 100 women, and a few women would try to get at that man. But some women say that's not ladylike. Like. Remember when we was coming up? Like, it's not ladylike for women to approach men in the club. It's not ladylike for women to approach men about a date, or it's not ladylike like women to approach men about like certain things. When it comes to the courting stage, it was always supposed to be men. You know what I'm saying? Courting women. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Hey, Nene. Hey, girl. Hey, beautiful. You had that baby yet? We waiting for that. We waiting for that Team Guardian baby. I hope you had that baby. I hope that baby ready because I know you said you was going through it. But let me tell y'all something seriously. When it comes to women, Trace, I see you in the building. Peace, God. When it comes to women, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them dudes that be like, yo, women should just sit in the house and be barefoot and pregnant and wait for us to say something, or women should sit in the corner and wait for us to give them a lamp. No, 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 no. To me, let me tell y'all something. There is nothing more sexy. This is real rap I'm about to tell y'all on Sharon McLeod. There is nothing more sexy than an independent, intelligent, beautiful woman that wants to be a go-getter and go get that bread. To me, that shit is I mean, that shit. Oh, that's a fact. Congratulations. She said that baby is here, y'all. October the 6th, 2025. Congratulations, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. That's a fact. So me personally, like it's nothing more intriguing or sexy than a woman that knows her place. You understand what I'm saying to you? What I mean by her place is her importance, not her place as far as she's not important or her word doesn't mean anything. No, I mean I was raised by women. You dig what I'm saying? I was raised by women. Not trying to sound funny. They could have been freaks too. Shit, they said my mama used to rock and roll. She locked the gangster. They say my grandmother used to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? They say that McDowell vagina is something powerful. Because, see, let me tell you something about a real woman, man. Let me tell you something about a real woman. I'm going to talk for a minute. Shout out to Miss Miyagi in the building. Let me tell you something about a real fucking woman. And I'm going to use her as an example. Men, we are misunderstood and we are fucking morons sometimes. We have been in relationships that we should not have been in. So we don't even know how to treat certain women until that real woman comes down and puts their fucking foot down. You dig what I'm saying? Like my man China Brim. If you pay attention, before Miss Miyagi, see, China is crazy. Don't get it twisted. I've known him from a baby. He is insane. But since Miss Miyagi, my man is happy. You see, women, let me tell you some real G shit. If y'all want to hear this from a gangster, man, the only thing a man really needs to know, the only thing a man needs to know is that his woman is in his corner and going to support him. See, and another thing we need to know that y'all are going to love us unconditionally. See, a lot of people talk about they in love. A lot of people talk about they're in love. A lot of people talk about they're in love. But are you in love unconditionally? Are you in love? Now, check this out. I'm talking to my fellas. I'm talking to my fellas right quick. Say, for instance, you and your woman was dating. You always outside. You was always out of town. Um, we get in the street. We trying to get our bread. We trying to get it by any means. You dig what I'm saying? You know them fiends when you in the pharmaceutical distribution. Them fiends usually creep after night, like 11, 12, 1 and 2. So check this out. When you got a woman that's sitting up begging you, yo, babe, could you come home? Like, I miss you. Like, what you out there doing? Because unfortunately, I'm guilty for this. I am guilty for this. I have been in the street around nothing ass women. And what I mean by nothing ass women, they should have meant nothing to me because I had a woman. But because I may have been in a point where me and my woman was at a misunderstanding, pay attention, what I'm saying, at a misunderstanding. With men, when we going through misunderstanding with our women, we're the most vulnerable and afraid individuals in the world. We're afraid because we don't understand why our woman is upset. We don't understand why our woman isn't smiling the way she used to. Angie, baby. So when we get out in the street, them nothing ass women, what I mean by nothing ass women that should have meant nothing to us, them the ones that's gonna stroke our ego. Them the ones that's always gonna be like, what's wrong? And then we fuck up by saying, well, me and my lady going through this, or me and my lady going through that. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. A man trying to say, yo, me and my chick going through something. I wish she didn't do this, or I wish she didn't do that. Let me tell you something about them nothing ass women in the street. Everything that you wish your woman wasn't doing, it might not even be that major. That woman is going to make sure she's going to present a character in your mind that she would never do this. Now, that's when it gets dangerous. That's a fact. That's a fact. See, you're right in that. She said, that's not true, Dice. She said, if you really love that man or that woman, nothing can get in the way of that. See, let me get to it. You about to get 10 seconds. Yo, Angie, give her that 10 seconds. That's a fact. That's what I meant by unconditional. See, that's what I mean by unconditional. Because let me explain something to you. When we get caught cheating, we want our women to say, we forgive you, we understand. That's a fact. But some of us men got this idiotic attitude that if we catch y'all cheating, we want to just let it go. Man, fuck that. She cheated. She shouldn't have gave my vagina away. Fuck that shit, man. I don't trust her no more. I'm not being with her no more. But we don't want that type of reception when it comes to women. Our women. But just like a woman could be out, dead in love with her motherfucking man. But may not be communicating the way they used to. See, let me tell you something about you women. Y'all are some very, very dangerous creatures. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all are some very dangerous creatures because once a thought is in your head, who that is? Is that the illest nigga in Nebraska? Yo, Simba, what up, girl? See you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up. See, women, when y'all get that notion in your head, it could be totally false, but once that notion is bred, it's gonna be a problem. You dig what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem. And that's what I noticed was going on here on YouTube. So this right here is my declaration of peace. You dig what I'm saying? This is my declaration. I'm calling out to anybody that may have a problem with me to pull up on the motherfucking stage. You dig what I'm saying? Just have a conversation. No, we don't gotta see because I noticed that the YouTube is turning to platform after platform after platform of a bunch of people coming up screaming at each other, just screaming at each other or disrespecting each other or screaming at each other and disrespecting each other. I don't want that over here. I seen something last night on Ming's show. I seen a situation that occurred between Chilling with Love and Artist Morrison. I seen a situation that occurred between Chilling with Love and Artist Morrison. Did I like it? No, no, no. Was it amusing? At first it was. At first it was. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel about Chilling with Love. You dig what I'm saying? But then when it got to the fact of artists cursing her out and her cursing artists out. Nobody's right or wrong in that scenario to me. I just didn't like to see it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like to see it. And I just try to tell people like maybe people need to just start calming down or staying away from each other, because I notice on YouTube, if people have a problem with each other, they search for each other and then they look for each other to clash. So people that be beefing, you dig what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, y'all both looking foolish. But see, let me explain something to you about chilling with love. I'm not calling her out a name or anything like that. I don't know what she really goes on in her real life. I don't. I don't. That's none of my fucking business. When I blocked her out of the chat and she went and did the live, I guess trying to say how I felt about two people that I've always spoke about, that upset me. The reason why it upset me is that's being messy. But I really don't have nothing with chilling with love. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I really don't have nothing with her. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't want to me. I don't want to be responsible for nobody being upset. That's why I said I'm gonna call out to all the content creators that have these fake dice accounts, these fake demon accounts, these fake ghost of you the avenue accounts. I am calling out to all content creators, and I'm asking y'all a favor as an adult. Just a favor as an adult. If you see somebody in your chat, that is impersonating me, just get them out. Just block them out your chat, y'all. Don't give them that light, because I'm watching this lady arguing with somebody in a chat that's impersonating me. Now I'm gonna say this right now. Everybody know how I feel about my mother. I don't have no fake account. I don't have a fake account. The only account I have is the Big Dice Chronicles account. And my other YouTube page used to be the Big Dice Chronicles 777, but I switched it to Just the Vibe. Because shout out to my nigga Dre, shout out to my nigga Pup, Rolex Dre. Y'all know him as Rolex Dre. He had an idea, and when he get around, we gonna try to turn that into a great show over there with a platform. Big Dice does not have any. I promise y'all this. This is on Sharon McLeod. I don't have any. I don't have any troll accounts. So when these people be in these accounts going and chilling with love, I don't like that. I'm gonna be real right now. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Whether me and her don't see eye to eye, or whether me and her clashed a couple of times, that's not me. I'm not in them chats taunting that woman or disrespecting that woman. And it's like the persons or the people that's whoever's doing this, they got this lady so upset. She's screaming at them in the chat saying, "Yo, I know that's you, Dice." And no, that's not me. That is not me. I promise y'all this on Sharon McLeod. I don't do that. See, if I got a problem with somebody, I'm really from that era. Thank you, Angie. I'm really from that era where I come and talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? See, people fail to realize I have tried. I'm not gonna front. I have tried to go to certain shows and talk to people, like East New York. I've tried, like. I don't to this second. I don't even know how to disrespect erupted with her against me. All I know is something that she did. I didn't understand, because I just didn't understand it. Because if you tell me you don't fuck with somebody, or you don't rock with somebody, and then I see you in that person's chat, see, I should have just minded my business. I take responsibility for that. Shout out to Annette. Shout out to Angie. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to Seven. You know what I'm saying? Because I got real beautiful women that correct me and tell me if I'm wrong. I feel as though I should have never said anything. If I would have never hit her up and said, "Is that you in Ming's chat?" None of this would have never occurred. You know what I'm saying? I would have never blocked out my chat. She'd have never felt offended, and she'd have never been on this world tour going around with this fuck dice shit. And the bug part about it is this on my mother's grave. The only reason why I asked her is because I thought somebody had duplicated, you know what I'm saying, her picture and her name. Not because I was trying to be funny. Not because I was trying to be funny. And I mean that shit sincerely. And the way that it has escalated to the fact where me and her are not on the same accord, it bothers me because of the great people that we both know in common. You dig what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Demencio, man. That's one of my fucking idols. You understand what I'm saying? Besides that, like she said, her family, Inch, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Rainbow. Rest in peace to Trev. It's so many rest in pieces that we both know and are familiar with. So when it comes to her, if she's listening or not, the only thing I want her to do, because she's in Buck's show the other night, y'all. And Buck's like, yo, who should we nominate for the Bozo Award? She like, Dice. Dice. I'm like, come on, man. Like, all jokes, ain't nothing Bozo about me, man. Because it was nothing Bozo about me before you came to the chat. It was nothing Bozo about me when you supported us over here and supported me over here. So I shouldn't be a Bozo now. You dig what I'm saying? So that's all I ask. If anybody has a problem, you dig what I'm saying? Just with me, if you can't come to me and talk about it diplomatically, let's just leave the shit alone. I'm not gonna be in nobody chats disrespecting nobody. I'm not going. If I do support somebody, I'm going to the show to support that person. If you see me in TT chat, I'm going to support TT. I'm not going to argue with people in the chat. Anybody chat, hoodies up. You know what I'm saying? Anybody chat, y'all see me in. 050, Harlem Legend, Ja Ace, Cola James, etc., etc. When y'all see me in people chats, I'm not going to nobody chat because I'm trying to stalk somebody else, y'all. I'm not. I'm not. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, ABG. If you know, you know. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes. I know that. But I've never throw a stone first. It's not in me. It's just not in me. I've never thrown a stone first. It's not me, y'all. It's just not me. And unfortunately, on YouTube, just like when I saw what happened last night with artists and chilling with love, unfortunately, there are some females on YouTube that they throw stones and hide their hands, and then they throw stones and then run the platforms, and then when they're approached about the disrespect or whatever they got going on, it turns into the whole thing about, yo, he's bashing women. No, 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 no. I've never bashed a woman on YouTube. I've never bashed a woman in real life, but I have checked a few females. I will say that, because if you really a woman, if you really a woman, certain things you're not gonna interact with. You're not gonna approach. You dig what I'm saying? You're just not gonna do it. And it's not no fairness, and it's not no fun, and it's not what adults do. You dig? I don't have no problems with nobody. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I don't have no problems with nobody. I have some disappointment in some people, but problems, nah. Because where I come from, problems usually resort somebody getting killed. Simple and plain like that. Where I come from, if you got problems with somebody, that person is hunting you to try to take your life, or you hunting that person to try to take that life, or you hunting that person to try to bring them some harm, or they're hunting you to try to bring you some harm. I don't want nothing and nobody, no harm brought to nobody on YouTube, whether they're a content creator, whether they're in the chat, because in all due reality, if something was to happen to somebody that I have seen in YouTube in these streets, or built a rapport with in YouTube on the streets, it would bother me. I'm a human being. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm gonna keep it so funky. So if it's to the fact where niggas don't want to fight, it ain't nothing to talk about. It ain't really nothing to talk about. And yo, let me tell you something. I got some females. I got some family and friends and some women that really love me, y'all. Like, to the women that want to play with me. Like, if it really was to get to that, I got a couple of people that'll come out and rock and roll for the kid. But you know what? I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm dead ass serious. All jokes aside, I don't want that. But respectfully, and I'm saying this to the females. I'm not talking to the women, because the women don't do this. I'm talking to the females. Y'all got to stop coming at men the way y'all come at men. Matter of fact, y'all got to stop coming at everybody the way y'all come. See, the most, let me tell you something. If you want to turn me off, let me hear you cursing. If you want to turn me off, let me hear you being vulgar. Simba's in the building. Simba 050. In my book, Simba always going to be 050. Shout out to BDP. I'm not taking it up against behind the bar. And then got a great platform over there. Niggas be coming at him for what reason? I don't know. The man ain't did nothing to me. It's times that me and him had misunderstandings because we didn't understand about who each other was. But that man ain't did shit to me, y'all. And it's fucked up that people run with that whole narrative of what happened between him and 10 Toes Down. Niggas be running their fucking mouth. Let me explain something to you. If that shit would have happened to a few of you niggas on YouTube, I promise y'all probably would have reacted the same way or differently. I'm dead serious. And shout out to my nigga Dog Soldier, because my nigga Dog always told me in the background, yo, Dice, check yourself for a minute. You might be looking at this the wrong way. Because one time I was very upset with BDB. But thank God I got people around me, like my nigga Dog, telling me, yo, Dice, you looking at shit the wrong way. And I started thinking maybe other shit that's bothering me is what's amplifying my anger. That man ain't did shit to me. You dig what I'm saying? But Simba, They done came. Simba, yo, let me tell you something. Simba was the most quietest entity on YouTube. I seen Simba a couple of times pull up. I think it was New Year's Eve. She pulled up on China 050. Beautiful spirit. Shalom, I see you in the building, Divine. Beautiful spirit. And then they started going at fucking Simba. And then I seen that side of Simba that I never knew she had. But it's because people kept going at her. You understand what I'm saying to you? I mean, Simba's vicious. You know what I'm saying? Simba's fucking vicious. Y'all talk about Ghostface Keisha. Shout out to Ghostface Keisha. If Simba's on your ass, Simba will tell you some shit that make you really, really, really pay attention to your life. But you know what? I think it's time that we stop bringing that shit out of each other. Me, y'all gonna hear it again out my mouth. I ain't got no problems with nobody. Whatever happened before this day, I'm leaving it alone. Whatever happened, I don't give a fuck nobody talking about my mom's, my grandmother. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. Whatever happened before the day, I'm leaving it. Am I unblocking people out my chat? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing that. If you punch me in my face one time, I'm just gonna let that slide. I ain't just gonna open the door for you to start beating on me again. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. And me, the reason why I don't trust certain people, Guy, I see you in the building. The reason why I will not unblock and allow certain people in the chat is because I don't trust my heart with them. Part of me be saying, yo, just unblock that person, give them another chance. Yo, Dice, leave that shit alone. Yo, give them another chance, Dice, leave that shit alone. But then I had to come to the realization that some people are not really mature. Some people are gonna just find a reason to be upset with you. No, they blocked, but they not blocked. They not blocked on the StreamYard and that. I promise you, they not blocked on the StreamYard. She said, Dice, how you telling people to pull up and they blocked? Nah, they not blocked. They not blocked on the StreamYard. They blocked in the chat. They blocked in the chat, but they're not blocked in the StreamYard. So anybody actually can pull up on the stage, and I respect anybody diplomacy that pulls up without the screaming and hollering. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not trying to line nobody up because people be having this stuff in their heart. Nah, I just don't want no smoke. You dig what I'm saying? I just appreciate it if I'm just asking this favor. If people see these fake people impersonate me in their chat, all you got to do if it's your channel, all you got to do is press the button, and if it don't come back to this channel, y'all, just block them. Just block them. I will never have a fake anybody in this chat. I will never have a fake anybody in this chat. I don't care if I agree with you or not. I could not even like nothing about you, but I'm not gonna let nobody come over here and impersonate you or try to act like they're you, because shit like that is where problems come in. I ain't never been nobody that's been desperate to have people around me. I love great people around me. You dig what I'm saying? I love good energy around me. But I'm not one to play with people like that because I know what it could resort to. My problem is I be really wanting to fight. And that shit ain't solving nothing. I fight somebody, they beat my ass, I beat their ass or whatever. Like, what that shit prove? We just beat each other. That shit ain't solving nothing, y'all. It's just personally me. When it comes to me as a person, I'd rather do some great content, do some great networking, do some great shows, drop the link, let some great people come up here and have a great conversation like we've always had. All that other what's going on in these other platforms, it's to me, it's just evil, y'all. I mean, I know y'all really don't want to. Some people don't want to understand it like that, y'all. It's evil. It's very, very evil. And I've been evil before. See, that's the difference. See, a lot of people be saying, well, maybe it's not evil because maybe you were never evil. I've been evil before. I know what it is to be wicked. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't nothing I'm bragging about. That's not nothing I'm bragging about. That's something I'm honestly disgusted about. I think about some of the times when I had to get up on this shit and chew people's heads off and, you know what I'm saying? And just fight back because, in that dirty sector, it's a bang or die, or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody do a video with you, you got a half an hour to do a video on them. I'm not with that goofy shit, y'all. Word up. He said, yo, the bulk part is, you heard what ABG said? ABG said, yo, Dice, you fought 5 people from my block. Facts. 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 But see, when we was coming up, y'all, we was just fighting because we was friends. AB will tell you, even when I got jumped, y'all, Even when I got hit in the side of my head with that 64 ounce, you know what? That shit made me who I am today. ABG right here, he'll tell you, niggas jump me, hit me on the side of my face, bust my eye open, all that bullshit. If it was up to me, I wouldn't change none of that shit. I wouldn't change none of that shit. You know why? Because that defines who we were when we was coming up. Like for real. Like if you didn't fight, who were you? If you didn't fight, who were you? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be the one to stay in the house. I wasn't gonna be the one to be told I can't go here and I can't go there. You know what I'm saying? And ABG will tell you, I was always the one that had somebody chick that they like a chick that everybody wanted that I had. You dig what I'm saying? So me, shout out to my baby Keisha. She was talking to me about something like I know this shit may sound like a joke, y'all, but anybody that know me, women have been attracted to me since I was a baby. Since I was a baby, I done cut bitches off. Excuse me, I done cut women off, and they done had family members try to jump me. I done cut chicks off. They done tried to have me killed just because I ain't want to be with them no more. You heard what he said, and I still pull back up because I'm not going. Let me tell you something, man. All I got is me, man. All I got is me. That's why when I hit your ABG, I be listening to these niggas on YouTube, and the shit they be saying to me, I just figured the shit out. I just figured, like, I'm sorry, I got a bad cold, y'all. I'm sorry. Damn, Annette. God damn. Me personally, y'all. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my man Walt, man, and rest in peace to my nigga Pop. Shout out to Junebug. Shout out to the whole Carr family. When that nigga Walter threw a fucking party, shout out to Big Karen. When my nigga Walter threw a party on St. Mark's, let me tell y'all something. It was a sweatbox. All the women from Albany projects, Kingsborough projects, from all the side blocks, from the Park Places and the St. Mark's and the St. John's and the Rochesters, they was in this party. But it was a chance. Yo, dog, it was a chance. If you went up on St. Mark's, it was a chance you might get whipped out. There was a chance you might get whipped out. But that was the chance some niggas like myself was willing to take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't going to be away from all them women. I was not going to be away from all them women. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But see, the thing about where we from, you can't come out of a neighborhood and come to none of my blocks. You can't come to Park Place saying you're going to hurt nobody. You can't come to Sterling, St. John's, St. Mark's, Bergen Street. You can't come to our hood saying you're going to hurt us. I don't give a fuck if we argue. If we argue with each other. But ain't nobody coming to hurt us, man. And all jokes aside, man, this YouTube shit, even though, you know what I'm saying, the dirty sector has a group of people and a group of new people and certain people doing all these things, like the OG Bobby Johnsons, he can pull up too. Like, he can hit the link. Like, yo, let me tell you something. I ain't got no problems with no fucking body, y'all, because let me tell you something. I got too much going on in my real life. Like, in my real life, you know what I'm saying? I got shit going on in my real life that I'm just trying to stay the fuck away from. Anger. I know people don't want to get it. Like I'm trying to stay away from anger. Anger ain't gonna do nothing good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Except I get hurt, somebody else get hurt. And then think about it. I go to jail, somebody else go to jail. Then think about this. Then somebody else's family is crying or missing their family, or my family is crying and missing me. That shit is sucker shit, y'all. I ain't got no time for that shit, y'all. So if I'm not asking too much, I mean this to the people that have channels. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what to do, but I can ask you. I can't ask you as an adult. When you see these people that send your chat, not just me, not just who's impersonating me. If you know these people aren't the people that they saying they are, get them out the chat, y'all, because that's one indication that these people are coming to your chat with an evil and wicked presence. They're not coming to your chat to support you. They're not coming to your chat because they're interested in content, or they're interested in drama, or they're interested in a bang out. They're coming to a chat to start a problem. It's weird, y'all. And me personally, I just turned 53 years old September the 10th. 53 years old September the 10th. I ain't got no time to be arguing with nobody. Ain't no more days promised to us, y'all. Ain't no more days promised to us. We need to live, you know what I'm saying? Live, let live, and love. Simple and plain. Live, let live, and love. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like somebody on YouTube, why are you in their chat? If you got a problem with somebody on YouTube, why are you in their chat? Especially if you're not coming to the chat with a resolution. See, you could have a problem with somebody on YouTube, and then you could come to your senses and be like, yo, you know what? This shit is not worth it. So let me go to the chat and tell this person, yo, you may be upset with me, but check this out, beloved. I ain't got nothing with you. And then hopefully, if that person don't accept it that day, maybe you might plant a seed in their head that not today or not that day, or maybe not next week, or maybe not next month. But one day that person might wake up and be like, yo, you know what? The nigga or the chick came in my chat and was like, she don't want no problem. So now I'm the sucker if I keep insisting that we have a problem. That shit is weird, y'all. Hey, Tanja, I see you in the building, girl. And that goes for everybody. So if anybody's worrying, I don't have no problems with nobody. I ain't got no problems with nobody. I am upset with people that allow people to come in chats and then disrupt. That's you, Trace? That's you, Trace? Yo, yo. That's a fact. It's all foolish to me, y'all. Me personally, I'm talking about myself. I don't know what nobody else is thinking. I'm just talking about over here. Word up. If you don't, like dog said, if you don't fuck with me, yo, you know what? Why would you even be subbed to my page? Don't that make sense? Unless you're watching me to stalk me, or you're watching me to create problems. I don't want no problems, y'all. Because my problems end up real fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? And whether I look at you like a female or a woman, if you're a woman, I definitely don't want no problems. If you're a female, no, I don't want no problems, man. I just want you to leave me alone. That's all. That's all. To all the people that may have been here, all the people that may have been, hold on, make sure this is right. Hold on, make sure this is right. Yo, is that East New York? That's you? Hello? Hello? Move the screen, shake your hand, do something. Make sure that's y'all. If anybody, if the people that's back, if that's y'all, just move the screen, shake your hand. I don't know if people playing with people's names and trying to troll and all that. I just don't want no. Okay, that's Big Trays in the building. That's Trays. I see Trays. I see Trays in the building. Salute, beloved.
What's going on, beloved? Dab, I thought I had to sign an NDA to come on this motherfucker, my nigga.
Not Trays. You know how they be playing with people's names. I don't know who.
Yeah,
That's why
I know.
I ain't fucking with. Yo, East New York. If that's you, I don't want no smoke. Just do me a favor. Take your thing around. You don't have to come on your. You don't have to be up here behind and let me know that that's you or that's really you. I don't know if somebody's playing with this woman's name. Coming. Well, anyway, if it's her, she'll come back and let me know because there ain't no problem. What up, Trace? Tell me something good, beloved.
Man, I'm all right, man. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing what I do, man. You know, best what I can do. You know.
Yeah, you know, once I knew it was you, I ain't because I said I don't want nobody playing with nobody named Trays and trying to porn bomb and all that. You know, you always welcome over here. Fuck all that other shit. I just was making sure. That was just making sure. That's all. And when you ain't moved your head at first, I ain't know what was going. I said somebody playing with Trey's name. Somebody playing with Trey's name. I ain't fuck with this shit.
Now, you know believe it or not, I really don't got no trolls in my name. They just be using my mom's name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get bored and start using my mom's name and
shit. Yo,
East
New York, if that's really you, break out and come back because it's having a clamp on your picture. Break out and come back and just come up and just wave your hand. You can stay behind your avatar. You don't have to come from behind your avatar because I'm glad you pulled up. If that's really you, because this shit be having to stop. Like me, Trace, you know how I am in real life, Trey. I don't be wanting this goofy shit.
But you know, I really came up here to talk the shit stuff. I ain't even really fuck this dirty sector shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't even really worried about those lanes over there. But I really came to talk my shit today. You know what I'm saying? What's up with these bills that they got on the table with this White House shit? You know what I'm saying? Is y'all paying attention to what the fuck is going on out here?
You see the show I just did the other night, Trace, especially with the government.
I was trying to get on the show, but you would not let me up, boy.
Yo, Trace, if you would have just waved your hand, you ain't hear me? I said, wait, I didn't think that was you, boy.
Yeah, I know. I
didn't think that was like you, son. That's the only reason why you ain't
I knew what it was. See, people not used to me having my picture as an avatar, so
yeah, you usually had the beautiful. You remember you had the beautiful woman before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that was you, bro. I swear to God, I ain't know that was you.
For sure. Is that the time? What's up, baby? How you doing, love? What's going on, baby? I see you in the chat. What's going on, love? Everything is everything. Peace and love. Peace and love. Everything is everything, love. You already know what's going on. But yeah, man, I want to talk about
the government got me scared to death. Trace, like I'm really Like this shit is really serious, bro. We don't have no.
Now, I was just thinking about funding the girl, Jasmine Crockett. Uh, she been doing her thug thizzle. If y'all don't know who Jasmine Crockett is, she's a senator out of Texas, and she been giving them folks hell. You hear me? She don't went after Milana. She don't went after goddamn Oprah Winfrey. She don't shut them all down. Like I've been watching Shorty lately, and she been doing her thug thizzle. Anybody in that fucking chair, House of Senator, anything, get a vote from a black nigga like me, it will go for her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jasmine Crockett, man. Like,
That's
yo,
right.
she been fucking them up. Like, yo, she brought out the shit that, she went against Trump's son. Trump tried to talk shit. Trump's son tried to talk shit. She told Trump's son just like it was, who was your mother, Ivanka or Milana?
Hold on, Trace. Let me make sure this is East New York. East New York, that's you. It gotta be. It gotta be her. It gotta be her. Let me make sure.
I'm
Oh,
about
that's
to
her.
say,
That's
just
her.
put the banner up. Just put the banner
That's
up.
her. That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her.
I'm about to say, just put your banner up. If you feel like niggas ain't who they is, just put your banner up. You can see it, but nobody else can.
Oh yeah, I'm on my. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it right. I can't. Why won't let on the stage? Yo, East New York. Your thing is saying that you got a slant, and it won't let you come on the stage. I don't know if it's. I don't
It's
know
the
if it's.
internet connection. A lot of
Yeah, it
time it
gotta
be
be
the
because
internet connection.
it's no picture. It says her name. I know it's her, but when I'm pressing it to let you on the stage, it's just saying edit name, kick out the studio, ban from studio. I'm not trying to ban out the studio. I'm not trying to kick it, but it just won't let you come
Tell
up.
tell tell him he got to tell him he got to
Her.
get on. Tell him he got to get somewhere where his service can reach. You know what I'm saying? Because if your service don't reach, your picture will go blank, and no matter how many times you click on that name, it's
Yeah,
not gonna give
because
you
it's
an
three of them.
option.
It's three of them back there right now, all saying the same thing with a slant, like a picture won't show. And I'm trying to let her up on the show. It got to be her. I'm trying to let up on the show, but it's not letting me do it.
Well, a lot of time they got to close
Hold on.
out YouTube too. Tell
And
them
this
to
one
close
says
out
SA.
YouTube.
This one says SA. I don't hope nobody don't think
I
I'm
don't know
joking.
about that one now, Dice. Now
Yeah,
that
it's
one
not.
there,
It's
I
not
don't know
letting me.
nothing about that
Whatever.
one.
Whatever. All right. This is what it is. Empty all. If that East New York, empty all your slots and reset. I mean, cut your phone off, cut it back on, and come back up here because it's not letting me pull you up. I see East New York 3 times. I see SA. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just not letting me pull her up because every time I press it, it says edit name, kick from studio, bam studio. I'm not trying to kick her or ban her from no studio. So I don't know what that is.
Right, right. Sometimes you got to leave screen yard to come back into it. Just click right back
Yeah.
into it, and it'll go right back to regular schedule. Because right now I can kind of like hear myself double time.
Word up. Nah, no, because I could. If somebody, if you blocked out the chat, it won't let you come out the chat. But you always good on the stream yard, and I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah,
her. I
yeah.
think it's her phone. She had that problem before, and I'm
Right,
glad she
right.
pulled up. If she hearing, if she listening, because me personally, nah, I ain't with that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Because me personally, I mean, like all jokes aside, trades, like when it's joking and playing, all right, one thing.
Mm-hmm,
But when people start really feeling a certain way about people, nah, I'm not with that. I'm not with none of
mm-hmm.
that shit.
Well, you got a couple bozos in the sector, still trying to hold on to that little bullshit over there. Like, I mean, let niggas be on that Epstein Island, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they grew from. They grew from an Epstein Island. But we all know what happened to Epstein. He got caught. You know what I'm saying? So like, let niggas be. You feel me? Like, I ain't got time to go back and forth with the nigga. Rather, you feel like you an old nigga, young nigga, fresh into it. We all done had our chance. We done been through the experiences. They got to go through the experiences now. And we didn't have nobody standing there trying to hold our hand and all that extra shit. We had to find out on our own. Sometimes you got to let niggas find out on their own. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Like, nah, you fuck those niggas, man. Like, sometimes them niggas come up on your shows and shit, want to start doing all that
Fact.
goofy ass shit like that, man. Fuck that.
Nah,
That's
life
just a
is too
fact.
short, y'all. It's like me personally. Like, let me explain something to you. And I say this now, and she heard this. It's certain people I don't be problems with, my nigga. It's just not. It's not worth it. You dig what I'm saying? And then, like I said, East New York, she was really one of the people that supported me. You dig what I'm saying? But I do know how this YouTube shit is, man. And me
Yeah,
personally, I get so mad, Trays, because I literally was asking her a question because I thought they copied her fucking name.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like they
I
did
really,
you.
really, that's
That's
on my
why.
mother,
That's
Trays.
why
You know
that
how I
night.
am, bro.
That's why that night I said, yo, you know what? If that's the real big dice, peace, God. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts,
Because you the
facts.
God, so I got to acknowledge you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is knowledge and peace is peace. You feel me? So
That's
I
right. Knowledge,
always got
knowledge.
to
That's
stay on
facts.
my pivot. You know what I mean? So, like, if that's the real you, salute to you. But, you fake you, I ain't got to type all of that. But
That's
if
a
you use
fact.
the fake, like, you know what you can do. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
up.
like
Because that's
straight
not
up.
me. Honestly, that's really not me. You dig what I
I
mean?
felt like that when the nigga started doing that. I know who it is now.
That's right.
I got who it is now. Now that I got the common sense to know who that is, that's why that person don't really be trolling the chats like that no more because they don't been exposed. Like I
Mm,
a couple of these trolls, I told see, but people got to start remembering their training, man. And I gave y'all this training a year and a half ago. I told you, just watch how a motherfucker type. You know how different motherfuckers
you're
come in
right.
your chat and type,
You're
write
right.
certain shit. That's how they give themselves away.
That's
That
right.
trolling shit only go good until you do something to fuck you. It's almost like being a criminal that steals from all the stores and shit. One day you're gonna get caught. You know what I'm
Patterns
saying?
don't
Like,
change. Patterns don't change, bro. You're right.
right. So it's either you gonna leave the fingerprint behind, the camera gonna catch your face, or you gonna get out there and blab about it too much, and somebody gonna get you fucked over.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And I noticed that on YouTube, bro. It's just a lot of You know what I noticed, man? It's like so many people want to see people at war, bro. And that's nothing like how we was raised, Trays. And when I say raised is we come from good people. You know what I'm saying? We go through shit, but then by 2:30 in the afternoon, we back loving each other again. But on YouTube, people just want to just push people and just be like, yo, you know what? Do this and do this and do that and do
The
this and do that.
strangest shit I seen in I'm gonna say about the last 3 weeks. A nigga sitting on this platform howling and crying. Oh, nigga struck my page, nigga struck my channel. I ain't never seen a nigga sit on a platform with a nigga and allow the nigga to get all that shine off your show and then turn around and strike you and you act like you. This is what I want you. This is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm gonna get around to saying what I got to say.
That's right.
If
Talk.
you go get up here and accuse a motherfucker of striking your channel, you know Google and YouTube will send you an email through
That's
your
right.
Gmail and let you know who struck your page. That way you
That's
don't got to
right.
get up here doing all that guessing and trying to, if you put a name on it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can actually go in your Gmail
I see
and
you
it's
now.
going
Hold on,
to
hold
tell
on.
you
I
who
see you now,
struck
Ease.
your
I got you.
page.
You can go behind the avatar. You can go behind the avatar now. I got you. I'll bring you up.
You know what I'm
Hello?
saying? So with that, you don't have to keep running around, keep blaming
You want to stay on
motherfuckers.
the avatar? Hold on, Trace. Pardon me. Yo, East New York. You can go behind the avatar if you want to. I see it's you now. I'll pull you up. Yeah, you can go behind the avatar. I got you. Hello? You here?
That's it.
You on the stage, sis?
We
Hello?
can't hear you.
I can't hear you though, but you up here.
Go inside your settings and
I can't
switch
hear
it
you.
out to speaker.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can see you. I can see you and everything, but all right, good. But I can't hear you. Check your mute button.
Yeah,
Man, what the fuck just happened? She was her. That's her.
yeah. But like I was saying though,
Drip, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved.
niggas just got to stop. Niggas just got to stop being on that bullshitting time. But really, I don't really got no time to be even go through that second grade education shit. Cause niggas know who's striking their channels. They just scared to put a name on it. Cause the nigga that they have to go against, they don't want to go against them. So I'm really kind of done with the going back and forth with those guys. Let them guys do what they doing over there. But on the other hand, these bills that they signing off, like if your daughter is at the age of 16 and she found a lover that's at the age of 30, it's no longer consent as molestation or child predatory. It's if they are happy together, she are allowed to move out your house and
What?
be with this grown ass man.
Hold
Let's
on.
talk about
Drip,
those bills.
congratulations. You had a baby too, Drip. Congratulations to Big Drip. Unless Nene trying to tell me he's the father, but congratulations if he is. Can you dig it? Go ahead, Trace.
Let's talk about that bill. That bill on the table right now. That shit been on the table since I did a show about that on my last channel before it got taken down. Like, we gonna talk about that bill? when your 15-year-old daughter can find a grown-ass man in the streets and then she can prove that she's happy and she can take care of herself, she can move off with this nigga. And it's
Oh,
not.
hold on, Trace. Tell her Nene said he the pappy. He the pappy. Yo, congratulations to Nene and Big Drip on that new beautiful, beautiful blessing from the Most High to this world, man. I'm happy for y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Many more. She's happy. You happy. Keep doing that. You dig what I'm saying? For real, man. I ain't know that. She said he's the pappy.
Yeah, salute to her.
My fault, Trace. Go ahead,
Congratulations.
Trace.
Nah, I mean, I asked her the question. I just want. I'm wondering when people gonna answer it.
You want to hear some funny shit, Trace? When I seen them last year, I don't know if you remember this. They just started this legislation where now it's okay for men to be with little boys. They passed the law. It's already passed the law. The law is passed. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
it
yeah.
shocked me.
Yeah, it's the opposite flag of the LGBT shit. Instead of them got the rainbow flags, it's like a baby blue, dark blue, sky blue flag, and it's got all these different types of layer of blues on it. And that's what that represent. It represents older people can have relations with these younger
With
people.
babies. With babies. That's right. Yo, East New
Right,
York, I don't know what phone, whichever phone you was just on, sis, use that phone because these won't let you do it. These phone is crazy. But whatever phone you was just on, pull up here and make sure your volume, before you come in, just check your volume and let the box, the green thing go up and down because we couldn't hear you. But you was allowed to come to the stage. I'm not blocking you or nothing. It just won't let me up.
right.
But you're right, Trey. Talk. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got bills like that on the deck. Then we got a president that's committing war crimes in America.
Damn. You know, I don't believe that. We want to hear some funny shit, Trace. I don't know. A lot of people don't remember this. You remember he went missing for 5 days?
Yeah, every time. Listen,
Nobody saw
the
him. I don't think that's him,
the,
though. I
cra-
really just don't think that's him.
the craziest thing about it, right? And I don't mean to bring this dog fur up. Shout out to my nigga Grown Man TV. I don't
Talk.
mean to bring the dog fur up. But listen, right? You got Trump on TV, right? And you got this nigga, the nigga that just got assassinated, Charlie Kirk, right?
Yes, yes. Rest in peace. Yes, yes, yes.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, right?
That's right.
That's no hatred over here. We
That's
just
right.
got to
Facts.
speak about it.
Yeah, he spoke his own mind. That's right. I respect that.
I want to put that disclaimer out there because anybody that get caught speaking hatred towards that man, they taking your channel and all that shit, right?
I
But we
actually want
don't
to hear
have
some
no
funny,
hatred.
Trace. You know why I never, let me explain to you. You know why I actually had a lot of respect for that man? Because he told the truth. First of all, the way you feel is your right, Trey. Whether I
Right.
agree with it or not.
But the thing was right before I get sidetracked, and then I'm gonna slide back to what you just said to feed off of that a little bit, right?
Let's go.
All right. Trump, first time in office, by choice, you know what I'm saying? He ran his consecutive term and they got him out of the office, right? All right, it's coming back that they saying that the polls was fixed, this and that, da 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 da. Do you know that 85% of the reason why Trump took office again, and y'all all can Google this, was because of Charlie Kirk, right?
Damn.
All right. When the news asked him about Charlie Kirk's death, why is this man talking about building a ballroom in the White House? They asking the man, listen to me. Listen what I'm saying to you, Dice, and maybe you can get what I'm saying, like, without me have to say it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm
I hear
saying,
you
like,
crystal clear. That's right. Why would they build a ballroom? That's right.
Let's just say, God, knock on wood, right? Let's just say, you run for president of the goddamn YouTube community, right? Boom, bow. Okay, I'm a fucking voice advocate. Everybody listen to me. Motherfuckers go come to me to listen to the word. I'm one of the guys that can talk real proper, can't out-talk me, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da, right? Let's just say for your second term, I'm the reason why you got back into the office, right? Let's just say, hypothetically, I'm out and about and just say some shit in the world catch up with me. We might not say I got killed or something. Let's just say I was just taken out where I couldn't do my daily duties, what I've been doing, right? Knowing the person that I am, I got you back into the office. And they ask you, they say, Yeah, Mr. Dice. How do you feel about the death or the vanish of Trays? And you say, well, we do need to build a house for your dogs and shit, so your dogs can have some extra running room. Like,
Damn.
what kind of
Damn.
answer is that?
Damn. That's right. That's like a
The man put
lackadaisical,
you
like you
back
don't
in
give
the
a fuck about
office.
me.
It's
That's right.
true. We can Google this. This is a fact. Charlie Kirk, the one that put Trump back into the office.
Mm.
This is a
Mm.
cold-blooded fact. When
That's
Charlie
crazy.
was going around to those schools and he was doing those fucking interviews and shit, rather they standing there talking about rights, left, and up and downs, they need to be focusing in the middle. This man really is looking like this man done did some shit to get this man. I'm just saying. Because you got to think about it. Nothing come past a person who had 10 felonies they was on the run for and actually became the president of the United States
Now
again.
that's a fact. Now that's a fact right there, Trace. He did have 10 felonies, facing 10 fucking felonies. That's a fact.
Federal felonies.
That's right. But I already been understood what this was. This is
But
all
no,
orchestration of
no, no,
it's a
no,
plan.
no, 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 no. I told y'all this 2 years ago, Dice, on this very show, the same very fucking show. It's getting to the fucking point. It's criminals going to be mostly accepted, and saints is going to be looked at as guilty participant. Okay, look at the Charlie Kirk situation. They locked up a motherfucker no sooner Charlie got knocked off. Was the wrong guy. Now they trying to say that the nigga that he got locked up now, wrong guy.
Wow. Wow. But then again, I knew it was going to be a cover up pertaining to that because, like I said, it was too many things. And like they showed the people with the hand signs and the signals just before the actual shot. Let me tell you something. They about to pass the law. I don't know if everybody know about this. They about to pass the law where felons could have firearms. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a
Everybody gonna
fact.
have firearms.
That's a fact. So
Everybody,
that
because
right there let
the
me
way
know
the
something's about
way
to go
that
down, man.
the way that the world is shifting, a lot of y'all don't know that these countries are secretly pulling back deals from the United States.
Mm.
They secretly pulling back deals. Trump got us so far up Shit's Creek, right? He got us so far up Shit's Creek. Even if we find a set of paddles to try to paddle our way out, the current will pull us the opposite way. That's how deep we in. $33 trillion in debt.
That's right. Trillion.
Trillion. Fuck a billions, fuck a millions, trillion. A number that not now one of you niggas on YouTube ever seen.
Word. Trillion. Damn. Dog
Nigga,
said Florida is now an open carry state
that's
now too.
another extra 3 zeros with another extra 3 zeros, nigga.
Damn.
Of the money that we used to know. We only used to knowing the money where it had fucking goddamn 1/00/00. Now imagine you dealing with the money that the slashes and the zeros keep on traveling. This is the shit that we need to be talking about. How this world is finna go chaotic and corrupt. How the police just served a warrant. I put this shit on my community wall. The police just served a warrant to a person I think was down here in North Carolina, and they shot through the door and hit the man. Didn't even give the man enough time to open up his door. A black man shot another black man through the door.
Damn. That's crazy.
It's cold. Then they just snatched out somewhere in North Carolina, out here somewhere, and another couple of states over. They just started snatching truck drivers up out of their fucking vehicles.
Yo, ABG, it's not letting me let you up, bro. I see you in the background, but it's something you doing wrong when you coming in. It's not letting me let you up. I see you back there. You in East New York got the same thing going on. It's like you got a slash, and it's saying it's not letting you up.
They might have to go under the Wi-Fi because the mobile might not be working right now. That's how StreamYard is. Sometimes the mobile might be up, then sometimes the Wi-Fi might be up. They might have to just jump under the Wi-Fi or something.
Word. Because East New York, I'm trying to get you up right now, sis. It's just saying the other phone that you used when you came up, it was no problem. But whichever phone you're using right now, it's not letting you come up. It's just you are AB. It's just saying that y'all got a blank slash between like a camera picture, but it's not letting nobody come up. And damn, I wanted
Eight,
to speak to her because
hey, Dice,
yeah,
Dice, 8 kids died in Charleston at a church. When did the president get
even
on
show up.
national news and say we're gonna have staff the flags around the country for 8 innocent lives that didn't even see the world yet?
You got a point there, bro.
But we doing this shit for a guy who was well prepared to go. Because if you go back and look at the Kurt videos, he was prepared to die, just like all the other leaders that
That's a
was
fact.
aiming to that point.
That's a fact. See, that's one thing. That's why I give him his props. It's just like, in for instance, not trying to compare it, but as far as for what he believed in his political beliefs, it's just like every other person that was assassinated for what they believed in. That's why I give him
Right.
his props. I didn't agree with everything he said. Let me get that clear. But
No, no,
I
no. I
do
didn't agree with
respect his
nothing.
resilience. I
No,
do respect that.
I give him his props because he got the world in a frenzy. It took a frail white kid that probably came out of Nebraska somewhere. I don't know where the nigga come from. He probably come from Nebraska somewhere like that, Omaha somewhere, out of the middle of the country somewhere. To gain all this knowledge about life,
That's right.
travel, you know, school to school, talking like this. And if a lot of people don't know, they was trying to do the nigga Charleston White the same fucking way.
Mm.
Charleston White turned it down. Smart move. It wasn't because he didn't want to go talk to the kids and the adolescents and all. Hell no. Nah. This
He didn't
is
want
the
to die.
beginning of the assassination, how it goes.
That's
They
right.
had you going to these foreign ass schools and shit like that. Now if you go back and look at the reports, now they're trying to say that there was a lot of people in on the Kurt situation.
Mm. I believe that though. I do believe that because of the way it went down. I do believe that. I do believe that
Dice,
because
when they
anything.
act, listen, you can pull this shit up right now and show your viewers right now, right? The day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and you look on the news and they was interviewing those people, all of them was smiling.
That's right. That's right. I know. I saw
Google it
that.
right now. Google it right now. Google right now. Right now. Get in your phone. Google right now. The motherfucking interview of the people was asked about the. You know what I mean?
Yo, Trey, let me hold on. Let me get you. Let me get East New York a bit for a minute. I'm gonna put you down and pull her up, and we can have this conversation. I got you right back.
All right, gotcha.
All right. That's you.
Yeah. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
I can hear you crystal clear.
Hi, Dice.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Hi, chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute. I just wanted to come up here. I was trying to type in the chat. It did get a little out of hand,
I agree.
this whole situation,
Especially
and I
with me
just
and
want to
you. I agree.
resolve it because I don't want it to go any further.
Me neither. Me neither. That's a fact.
Can
That's
you
a
hear
fact.
me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. I can hear you crystal clear.
Can you hear me?
Uh huh. We can hear you. We can hear you.
To go any further.
Me neither. Me neither. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I think the communication I think the communication through texting sometimes is not that good.
You're right. You're right. I've been told that before. Communic Texas come across wrong.
Through
That's a fact.
texting is not that good. My mic is not really working.
We can hear you crystal clear. You crystal clear over here. We hear you. Turn the TV down in the background because it's echoing, but we hear you crystal clear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you crystal clear.
This thing is driving me crazy.
We can hear you crystal clear. If everybody can hear in East New York,
I
just say
did. I did.
yeah.
But then I don't hear you. Wait a minute. Something is not right.
Annette said we hear you. We got you. We can hear
Why
you.
can't I?
We hear you.
But then I don't hear you. Wait a minute.
Annette said we hear you. We got you. We hear you.
You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Crystal clear. We hear you.
Okay. So yeah, that was a whole misunderstanding. And my feelings were hurt. And I'm sure your feelings were hurt.
Mine's also. That's right.
But you know, it's immature, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I did. You know what? That's why I actually did this show because, like I said, I noticed how people on
We
YouTube
shouldn't have to go be on YouTube and go through
beefing.
this.
You're
It
right.
was a misunderstanding.
You're 100% right. That's why I caught myself because, like I said, the additives with people on YouTube. First of all, pertaining to me and you, we should not be beefing. We should not be going through no shit like that. And like I said, I feel bad because I literally thought somebody was playing with your channel. That's the only reason why I did that. But then again, my feelings was hurt too because of the history, you know what I'm saying, with the same people we know and the same people that we love. And it just bothered me. So I got to be the first one to say it just bothered me. And then other people with their additives and shows and stuff like that, it kind of made me feel like, damn, like that ain't supposed to be me and you because I wasn't coming at you like that. But I do got a fucked up attitude sometimes when my feelings get involved. So I was wrong for that.
I I appreciate that. Thank you for that. And same here, and I think it should just be squashed. Too many other things going on in the world.
Yeah, that shit ain't
And
about nothing.
honestly, I enjoy your content.
No, I understand. Yo, let me tell you something. Me and you both stubborn. We both from Brooklyn. We both bullheaded. That's why I said you. I would have never allowed anybody to come at you like that, and it just caught me as shock. I got other stuff going on in the world, and when it comes to everybody over here, me, you, Annette, Angie, dog, like certain people, like especially with our chat, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and it kind of pushed me the wrong way because I don't know. Like I said, I wish sometimes that I would have never even reached out for the comment, but I really thought people were playing with your name because I know they play these wicked games on YouTube, taking people names and pictures and stuff. I thought somebody was playing with your name, and I was just asking to seriously give you the heads up because I didn't want nobody in these chats running around trying to start bullshit off your name.
Right.
It just happened the wrong way. I mean that from my heart. I never meant for it to go that way. I never meant for it. My pride, my ego. I ain't gonna front. I'm like, damn, she should know I wasn't coming at her. But then again, I'm looking at the trolls and the other goofy shit. So that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault completely because that's not my thing. Joking and playing and all that, I do that. But nah, that person seriously bothered me. Cause like I said, the respect I got for you, the respect I got for your people. Nah, that's if you're gonna curse me out, I could have understood you cursing me out in the background. And then when I see you certain places, I'm not thinking about the fact that you may have been upset or it may have bothered you. I'm just was stuck on some bullshit. That's why I purposely did this live tonight because it's not worth it. I don't give a fuck about certain people, but like I said, whoever pulled up, and I'm glad you pulled up. I am glad you pulled up on my mother's soul. Certain things, I don't want no drama or no beef with nobody, especially on YouTube. That's not my thing. I'd rather just get back to content because that's what I like doing. And I'm gonna unblock you when I go on the computer because I can't do it on my phone. Like I said, that shit was just a big misunderstanding, and I humbly apologize for that because it's not right. It's just not right. Me and you, that shit ain't. It's just not right.
I hear you. Dice, Dice,
I'm here.
Dice, can I ask you a one favor for my daughter?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She just wants an apology. She said because she has nothing to do with this. And
And
you
tell her
did
she's
say
right.
the
Tell her I
bad
do
word
apologize.
to
Tell her
her.
I apologize for that. It just got me upset. I should have never said it. Like I said, I apologize for that because it got me upset when I heard you saying things about your husband. I'm like, come on, man. Like I said, damn, like you really would let that go to the fact with me and somebody warring or going to war over something that I didn't even mean. So I do apologize to her for that because you're right. She ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Your husband ain't had nothing to do with that shit. That was between me and you, and it just went the wrong way. I didn't mean that. I mean, honestly, that's why, because I told people this before. It bothered me. I don't know where it came from. But then again, this YouTube shit, it has a way of playing with people's minds too. That's a fact. And I apologize to her for that. I didn't mean anything like that. It's just bullshit. I'm not into this bullshit on YouTube. But it's like when I start looking around, like everybody is closing in on me.
Right,
Trust me,
right.
Annette, Angie, everybody in the chat, anybody that fucked with us, let me know. Yo, Dice, hold on. check that from a different perspective first and see what this really is. And I was wrong. And like I said, just for you pulling up, I gotta respect that, and I gotta humbly apologize on my mother because you ain't have to pull up. You could have just watched the show and said "fuck dice." But since you went to pull up on the show, that shows that it bothered you just like it bothered me. So that shit ain't about nothing.
Exactly, exactly. So we cool now?
Yeah, we cool. That shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't. I'm unblocked. That shit ain't about nothing. Don't even worry about that shit. Just like what I want you to pay attention to what I'm telling you though right now. The plate you gotta understand something about YouTube. Like I said, they're gonna gravitate to you. You're a beautiful woman, but you gotta understand some of these people just
Unblock me
troll.
immediately.
I got you. Like I said, I got you. I'm just saying these people on YouTube was using that because what they got against me for whatever reason and involved you in it, and they play dangerous games. They just play dangerous game, but I'm
I'm
wrong.
messing
I
with
shouldn't
you.
have fell into it. I shouldn't
I'm
have fell
messing
into it.
with you.
Word up. That's not me. That's just not me. It's really not me. If I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. Anybody know that. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I feel about Demencio, so I'm not gonna never play on his name or nothing like that. That shit was like really bothering me to my soul. Anybody know that. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And you
Right,
know how I feel about Demencio, so I'm not gonna never play on his name or nothing like that.
right,
That shit was like really bothering me to my soul.
right. And I was just thinking about Dimension Inch today, and I just posted a picture. That shit bothers me.
Facts. That shit ain't about nothing. You ain't got to worry about that shit, sis. Shit ain't nothing. It's all love. Like I said, when I get in the computer, I'm unblocking all that shit. That shit ain't about nothing. Just watch them people. I'm not tell like I tell you, I tell everybody. It's not about where you go. It's watch who you around. Because people is really funny on this spot, man. Like they real funny. And I've heard other
All
so-called
right,
content creators give their opinions, but they weird. They just weird. That's all.
right, 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 right. And chat, I miss you guys. Angie, Annette, Tanja, Seven, Keisha, all of y'all. I miss all of y'all.
That ain't about nothing. You back. That ain't even nothing about that shit. Don't even worry about that shit. Like I said, them people and me personally, I be checking myself. Like that's one thing I always do. I check
And
myself
I
about
just
certain
wanted to
shit.
come up here to say my piece.
That's right. And you just and I'm glad that you did that. Honestly, that's on my mom's. I'm glad that you actually, out of all the people, you pulled up. So, nah, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing. I mean that. That's on my mother. That's right. And I'm glad that you did that. Honestly, that's on my mom's. I'm glad that you actually, out of all the people, you pulled up. So, nah, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing. I mean that. That's on my mother.
Cool, cool, cool. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy the show.
All right then. Peace. Yeah, shout out to East New York for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna stay up here that long. I was gonna get a show an hour. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trace too for pulling up. I wasn't gonna stay up that long, but thank God, and I say that sincerely. I'm glad that her phone got right for she could pull up. I'll make sure that she unblocked. Like I said, I gotta like I said, I don't know what people got on YouTube and they hard about the drama and all that bullshit, but I'm not with none of that goofy shit. And me personally, I really wish that I wouldn't have never initially asked her about if that was her or not, because that's what all that shit. Like I was just not trying to want nobody to fuck with. Like people on here they be bugging on people names. Like dig what I'm saying. And like I said, for the group of people that be over here supporting us and stuff like that. Oh, Trey said he's still there. Oh, you still there, Trey? I didn't know that. Yeah, for the people that be supporting us, nah, I don't be wanting that shit. I'm not with none of that goofy shit. You heard me? It's just not me, y'all. It's not me. What up, Trace?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Chris. Somebody, yeah, they said I understand resolving the difference between the two of you, but she needs a break. You two invested in. I don't know, Lone Wolf. I don't know if that's Amelia. Is that you, Amelia?
Yeah,
Because I was
Wolf.
gonna block. I don't know if that's my sister Amelia. If that's my
Hold on,
sister
that,
Amelia,
that might be
Lone Wolf,
Wolfgang. Hold up, that might be Wolfgang.
I think that's my sister Amelia. because she
Very
always
much
been here,
so.
and I know she not meaning it in no disrespectful way. You know what it is, and you know she this YouTube shit, y'all. Let me tell y'all something.
Number,
Trey's
what up,
know it.
baby? What's going on, love? How
That's
you
her.
doing, baby?
That's Amelia.
I think so. I don't know.
Well, they
I
said it's
don't
not
know.
them. Well, whoever it is, they not coming in no type of malicious shit. They are right
Yeah,
because I've been through it too. If this YouTube shit, I've been through it. Trey's been through it. Everybody that's been on
yeah.
YouTube that went through, we all been through this shit. This YouTube shit has a way of creating
Draining.
scenarios and wars that's not me, y'all. Like this shit is not, especially with nobody I fuck with. Like if you gonna curse me out in the background, I'm gonna curse you out in the fucking background, and it's all love because once people see a group of people that fuck with each other arguing, that's a weakness.
Yeah, that's a weakness in your group. That's
That's a
always been
weakness,
a
and they
weakness.
gon' they gon' they
Yeah,
gon' they gon' move on that, and they gon' play on that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't. She ain't never been running around in no chat. She only been in touch chat. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If she wants to watch YouTube or support anybody, that's her business. You dig what I'm saying? But like I said, I seen her go through a little bit of bumps and bruises. You dig what I'm saying? But that's just YouTube wars. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't about nothing. With me, that shit ain't about
yeah.
nothing. That shit ain't.
No,
You know how I am, Trace. I'm not with none of that goofy shit. Like I'm not with that goofy shit.
that's why I jumped up here and started talking about, that's why I shift shows now. I ain't really into the going back and forth politics and niggas still trying to do that bang out shit. That shit is
Yeah, that ain't
whack.
me. Nah, that's not me.
Like, that shit whack.
Hell no, I'm not with that goofy shit because the shit don't do nothing but start aggravated motherfucking situations. Well, nigga, I'm about to go watch
Nah,
this
niggas just
motherfucker.
don't play. Nah, niggas just don't play it fair. I mean,
Yeah, once people start talking about
back in the
family members
days,
and all that, you right,
yeah,
you
yeah.
right.
Back in the days when we were kids, jigging was considered as me and you do the score. Anything outside that score, you being funny. Now you got to get a couple whammies across the face. But
That's
niggas
right.
know this is digital, so ain't no way you can touch a motherfucker like that unless you really on your grind or you on your Jersey J shit, and you just gonna pull
Pulling
up
up.
on a
That's
nigga,
right. Unless
sneak
you
up
pulling
on
up.
him, it ain't nothing to
What up,
that.
E?
So so like at the end of the day, I just look at the shit. I laugh about all this shit now. I look at the shit that I was doing 2, 3 years ago. I laugh about it. More than anything, I'm thinking about these bills that these niggas got on this table. These some serious ass bills, and motherfuckers running around the streets acting like
Yo,
this shit
Rich,
is a
salute, boy.
joke.
That's a
Like
fact. This shit is real. We got
like
other shit
this
going
shit
on.
is
That's right.
real. This shit is real, nigga. Like anytime a street nigga start sitting down and looking at the news every goddamn day, nigga, this shit is real. I don't look at no fucking news, big dice. This is the most I ever looked at the news. I'm looking at goddamn Congress meetings, all type of shit.
Yeah, when I heard about that motherfucking government shutting down, that kind of
They
like
already
really had
shut
me
down.
worried. Yeah, that shit is that's kind of
They
dangerous. People,
we in Operation Shutdown right motherfucking now.
that's right. That's right.
They
That's
even
right.
telling motherfuckers. They even telling motherfuckers if they pop up at your door with once, don't even let them in your house.
Damn. 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 This shit is getting dangerous, man. Like I said, once it gets to the fact where the people that we protecting expecting to protect us from certain outside entities, like I don't know if you heard what the dude from China just said, right? The dude from China just told Donald Trump. He just had a press conference. He said, "Let me explain something to y'all." He said, "If you keep playing, I'm gonna show y'all, president, how dangerous we are." He said, "First of all, we have a missile that can eliminate damn near the whole motherfucking United States in 12 minutes, and it's
Man, they got some
undetectable."
shit that could. Man, they got some shit out there, man, that can eliminate one part of the world less than 60 seconds.
This shit is
Like,
dangerous. Drop guard, salute, boy.
when you start talking about nuclears and shit like that, it don't take number 1 second for that bitch to go off, and the other 6 seconds is that bitch flying in the air. Once that bitch connect wherever it's going, that's it.
That's
Seconds,
right. That's
everything
right.
disintegrates.
And that's
But
crazy.
that's not. But the craziest thing that I see about they little political schemes and shit like that. Why would you wait to, you had this motherfucker over there in your country, you feel like that, and he playing with y'all and all this shit. When you go to y'all country, why y'all don't assassinate him then? Why would y'all not, like, cause y'all afraid motherfuckers gonna go right back to your country and if you do that shit over here, it's gonna be like that. So it's like, no matter how you look at it, we sitting on a motherfucking gas line, my nigga. That's
That's right.
willing to be lit at any given fucking time. So
That's a
the
fact.
thing is, why you think they giving the felons the guns? Now they want you to fight. They
want us
want you
to
to
kill
fight.
each other, bro. You see down here in North Carolina, 18,
Nah,
you don't
it
even need
ain't
a
no.
permit no more. Just go buy a
Nah,
gun.
because it's gonna be on some shit like they prepared us back in the 80s. You remember the movie The Warriors? They
That's right.
preparing us, nigga.
For the revolution. That's a fact.
They
That's a fact.
preparing us. Niggas gonna walk up inside the pawn shop and get any gun he want to, nigga, and get any ammunition to go to that shit. They gonna
That's
be
right.
pulling out guns that you didn't even think they had, nigga.
Facts. Facts.
I
Cold
went
blooded
the
facts.
other day to go get some practice rounds and shit for the motherfucking gun and shit like that. Nigga, I seen a motherfucking a goddamn 308, goddamn one of them sniper shits that you see in the goddamn Call of Duty game sitting
Yeah.
up there on the shelf. I ain't never seen this gun in the store.
Oh yeah, they getting prepared. They know
They
something. I think to tell you the
prepared.
truth, they know they see the sad part is people not talking about it. I hope they prepared. I just feel like Dog always told us like certain things you better be prepared for because it's inevitable the way the world is going right now. Because martial law is coming. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. They showing you right now. They like with the ISIS tactics and the way they're coming in with the immigration. I think this shit is about to
If
get
the
dangerous.
if the federal people win jurisdiction over these towns like they've been doing, they've been deploying troops to National Guard members to all these different cities, Chicago, LA. What's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen is
That's right. Talk.
these
DC.
these federal officers are gonna make land touchdown. This is all under the Trump administration, right? They're gonna touch down, they're gonna run through these cities like DC. When they ran through DC, they
That's
ran
right.
through DC. I mean, they ran through that shit,
They
right?
ran through DC,
They,
bro.
they ran through DC. I'm talking about they talk like DC so proper now. You can go in the roughest neighborhood and sit down and eat a meal. You know what I'm saying? So like these people actually got the shit packed down strategically. What Trump think that he's gonna keep doing is keep going back and forth over here these different countries and sit down and shaking people's hands after he's deporting their people back to their home country where they're not able to make the money out of America. The most money in America that the most generating money is when you transferring money across seas, different places like that. So it's so many people that he's cutting funds for. All right, now he's talking about cutting disability, welfare, and all this extra shit. Now it's housing authority, hub, and all this bullshit, right?
That's right.
He cutting so many funds, right? He gonna end up making himself public enemy number one,
Mm,
and he gonna be a worldwide public enemy.
that's right.
Motherfuckers within and with outside, foreign and domestic. See, those troops signed the deal to defend the goddamn country in and out, foreign and domestic, right?
That's right. Foreign and domestic. I mean,
So
domestic is us.
when that order come along, only thing them generals gonna do is what they been doing, quitting.
Mm,
So what happens is Trump gonna have to go find them new generals that's not gonna give a fuck. The same thing he's did with this new FBI director that he got. That's under the hot seat right now.
right. That one he just hired. That's a fact.
Cash Patel. What the fuck they call this nigga? Cash Patel. They got this nigga so far down in the goddamn throat, it's not even funny.
That's right. That's right.
Everything that surrounded themselves behind this nigga is falling.
Everything is just crumbling. That's a fact.
Everything. Charlie fell, Cash failing, the blonde chick that he got beside him, Bondi, she's falling. All of them in the hot seat right now.
Mm, mm, mm.
And what happens is, if the federal wins the jurisdiction, which is the federal, ain't nothing but the Dixon Mason, the Dixon Mason people. That's all they is, the Dixon Mason people.
That's all. You ain't never lied.
Who is
You
the
ain't never lied.
Fed? The federal people. Who is the federal? The Federation. Who was the Federation? The people that fought against the Yankees.
That's right.
Who was the people under the Federation? The Ku Klux Klan. The people who owned the slaves. They went to war with the people because they didn't want to give up their slaves and their land.
Mm,
Where the Yankees felt like Nah, y'all stole that land and y'all got to give these people a living chance to be regular citizens in society. Now the House and the seats got to sit down and wonder now, is they gonna play this federal game and send everybody back to this Jim Crow shit? Or is they gonna allow these motherfuckers to operate their cities like they been doing?
Mm, to run these shits crookedly. That's a fact.
This is where the martial law gonna kick in at.
That's right.
They
Because they're
gonna
already
fuck
trying to
around
do it
and
in New
boot the
York.
they gonna fuck around and boot the sheriffs and the polices out of the way. Boom, y'all move out of the way. The federals gonna take over.
That's right.
But all through the history of time, if you go back and you look at the history of time, who was the people that caught the most fugitives in the world? The U.S. Marshals and the sheriff. So the
Facts.
sheriff is gonna feel like, how is y'all gonna boot us out? We got rid of the top names in the world. Doc Holliday. We got rid of the motherfucking
Facts.
Ike Clintons. We got rid of the motherfucking Jesse James and all these extra
That's
people. How
facts.
the
Talk.
fuck can
The
y'all
Bonnie
boot
and
us the
Clyde's,
fuck
the
out of
real
the
Bonnie
way
and Clyde's. That's a fact.
and make us surrender our shit to these federal authorities? When
Mm,
we, the people, is the pioneer to all this shit.
that's a fact.
This is where the martial law gonna kick in at because the sheriff gonna start going cricket.
Mm, mm. Yo, we gonna do a part 2 on this, Trace. We gonna do a part 2. Matter of fact, I'm going live in the morning. If you ain't doing, I'm going live tomorrow like 11 in the morning, bro. Because I got a doctor's
I'm
appointment
up.
early in the morning. Make sure you pull
I'm
up, bro.
up.
We'll get up
I'm
there and make
up.
sure you happen. Appreciate it, Trace. I'm about to get
Yes,
out here and
sir.
watch this Giants game. Can you dig it? Yo, shout out to everybody. All jokes aside, shout out to everybody that pulled up in the building. Everybody that pulled up in the building. Shout out to Big Trace pulling up, breaking it down like he always do. Shout out to East New York. Shout out to the great people in the building that actually look for resolution instead of beefing. Like certain shit, y'all. Like me personally, I don't want no smoke with nobody. You dig what I'm saying? So I try to tell, and I'm not trying to tell nobody. I'm asking. I'm asking. Let me rephrase that because people is grown. They can do what they want to do, but this not just for my name. If you're a content creator or you have a platform and you have people in your platform that's emulating or portraying to be people that they're not, it's not good, y'all. It's not, I'm telling y'all something. It's not good. They only coming to fuck up the chat. They coming to fuck up the show. Like I even try to talk. Shout out to Ming. Like I don't understand Ming sometimes, but let me tell you something. I did recognize about Ming. Shout out to Ming and his wife. I mean this. You know why? Because if him and his wife is taking time to cook and go feed the homeless, nah, that shit right there is gangster. You dig what I'm saying? Like all jokes aside, that shit is like when I seen the short with him and his wife, giving out the cookies, baked barbecue chicken, mixed vegetables, macaroni and cheese, rice and peas. Nah, that gave me a different perspective of him. I don't, like I said, I don't condone um allowing people coming up on the stage disrespecting each other. That's not just him. That's anybody. That's anybody. I don't. Nah, that shit is just weird. You dig what I'm saying? They have two people having a problem. And they both on a conversation. They trying to get it done diplomatically. Yeah, sometimes things is gonna get stern. People gonna go up, octaves go up, come down. But nah, just a group of people just coming at each other, y'all, with that crazy shit. That shit ain't me, y'all. I left that shit alone. Like that shit. That shit. I'm so embarrassed. That's why there's certain lives. I be in my feelings, but I take them shits down because once I go back and look at them shits, I'll be like, come on, that you moving just like the other side. What I mean by the other side is the people that ain't really been through nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nah, certain shit. So I wish Chillin' with Love would have pulled up. I'm not gonna front. I wish she would have pulled up just to let her know um the way that me and her handle things with each other, it's not right. It's not right. But yo, that like I said, that's the dirty sector. I'm not the dirty sector. I'm not the dirty sector. So if she would have pulled up, you know what I'm saying, would I have given her the chance to express how she felt? Of course I would. Of course I would have. Honestly. Of course I would have. As far as being apologetic, nah, I wouldn't apologize. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would not apologize. I would not apologize, but I would have let it be known from this day forth when you see these people in the chats that's acting like they me with these fake accounts. I just ask her to give me the respect of not disrespecting me. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Just disrespect them trolls. Don't be like dice this and dice that. Just be like, use a troll. Like, at least look at these people like who they are. Like these is people that's trying to personate people. Like, that ain't me. You dig what I'm saying? That's just not me. But East New York, that's different. Like I said, I don't know her personally, but I'm locked to her because of one of my idols and one of the elders and the OGs in my hood that unfortunately was taken away from us. And I've been thinking about that shit. Like, the shit is kind of like, I know how yo. Let me tell you something. I know how these people do, man. You know what I'm saying? I was upset. She was upset. That shit ain't about nothing. I'm glad that she pulled up. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna unblock her immediately. That ain't no sucker shit. That's just real because she was over here supporting me. She can go wherever she want to. You dig what I'm saying? I can't tell nobody where to go. That's not what I'm doing. I just try to tell people, be mindful of the shows that you type in, especially if they going at me. You dig what I'm saying? Because I watch shows. I watch shows with niggas going at me. It'd be amusing. I watch shows when people be going at each other because I be trying to look for the reason to see what started the beef. So if I see what started the beef, and I may be in a cool rapport with one side of the beef or both sides of the beef, maybe I can hit them up in the background and mediate and be like, yo, leave that shit alone, y'all, because this is where the problem started. I know where the problem started with me in East New York. She thought I was coming at her, but I wasn't. I was trying to be protective, like I am of anybody I fuck with, and people over here in Team Garden, people in the real life, people in my family and friends. I'm a very protective person. It's the Virgo in me. I thought somebody on my mother's grave, I thought somebody had cloned her name and took her picture because these people is weird on YouTube. These people is fucking weird. But you know what? The way I asked her, like she said, and you know what? She's not lying. You know, a lot of people have told me this. Sometimes it's better to speak to a person instead of texting them. A lot of texts get taken out of concept. Like, a lot of texts get misconstrued, especially if you upset. Me personally, once I'm at defense and I'm thinking somebody's shooting at me, I'm not thinking about nobody not shooting at me. I'm thinking I gotta be on defense and I gotta shoot back. But you know what? That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. I didn't survive so much. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't been to hell and back a few times. You dig what I'm saying? Like the devil threw me out of hell. You dig what I'm saying? And I tell people that because it was a time when, like I said, I know what it is to be evil. I know what it is to be evil. I mean, I know what it is to be running around in the street with no care, concern about nobody's life or my own life. I know what that is. I know what that is, running around with that attitude. Well, fuck it. If I die, I die. Well, fuck it. If I live, go to jail for the rest of my life, I go in jail. And that was just a wicked in a dark space in my life because of stuff I was going through that I didn't really know how to handle. But now, as an adult, as I'm trying to mature more, I ain't get it all yet. Trust me, I ain't get it all yet. I have not got it all yet. But God damn it, I'm damn near there. I'm damn near there. Certain things, nah, I'm leaving. I'm not. See me, I'm feeding in the shit because of these trolls and these crowds and these chats, and that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. So everybody that came up in here tonight, I appreciate y'all. I mean, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, shout out to Trace for coming up and building with the guard like he always do. Shout out to East New York. Shout out to her daughter. She right. I feel so fucking stupid. Like, to the fact when she was like, "Yo, my daughter," I'm like, "Uh-oh," because certain shit, just certain shit, just this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That woman didn't do nothing to me. Her daughter didn't do nothing to me. If me and her had a misunderstanding, it was a misunderstanding. Like I said, she was upset. I was upset. She was hurt. I was hurt. I told y'all that. That shit hurt my feelings because I wouldn't let nobody play with nobody that I fuck with. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm only human. I'm only human, y'all, and I'm trying every day to become better. You know what I'm saying? Than I was yesterday. That's just a cold-blooded fact. I'm trying every day for this. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that pulled up in the show tonight, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know the slogan, man. Another day alive, another day free. Like, why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Peace, y'all.